Hello and welcome. You're listening to a very special hypnosis recording. This audio session will enable you to achieve the money success you desire. It will also help you remove any barriers preventing you from becoming wealthy and prosperous, whether these are conscious or unconscious. After using the session, you will feel free to earn, attract, and accumulate money and wealth. Just imagine being able to achieve financial success, however, wherever you choose. This program was made with you in mind. It was carefully crafted to help you move deeper into your own self and to begin to shed light on the issues you are facing. This is not meant to be a substitute for counselling or professional help, but rather a companion that is ready to support you whenever you feel you need it. I would like to commend you for taking a step today toward change. You have made a brave choice, and you will be rewarded with greater insight as a result. Please make time in your daily life for reflection and contemplation. If you don't give yourself time and space to grow and mature as an introspective human being, then you are sure to remain in the habits and patterns that have led you toward finding assistance in this hypnosis and NLP session. Let this audio program be a tool in your toolbox, and also collect other tools that will assist you, such as affirmations, positive people around you, healthy eating and living, and stress-reducing exercises like massage, meditation, nature walks, Tai Chi or yoga. You have now decided to take your financial situation back into your own hands. Congratulations! Make sure to listen to this recording in the most comfortable location and position that you can. You may choose to use headphones or just listen in a quiet place. Allow your body to relax and your mind will follow along. You will be entering into a hypnotic or trance-like state. You will remain aware in the deep background of your mind, so there is no need to fear any loss of control, being manipulated, or doing anything that you do not want to do. Be okay with the images and scenery that appear. You already experience trance states regularly throughout your day, such as when you daydream or drift in thought, for example. They are simply a natural way for the mind to rest. Meanwhile, your subconscious mind will attempt to organise itself, clearing out the ideas and thoughts that are no longer beneficial for you, and holding on to the images and impressions that you need to keep yourself moving forward in your natural path of progression. Listen to this recording daily for optimum success. If you have limited time, then listen every second day. Doing this for 21 days in a row will help to bring you profound results, and will probably change your life forever. Please never listen to this while you are handling machinery or driving a vehicle. Refrain from listening while under the influence of drugs, medications, or alcohol. And if you happen to suffer from epilepsy or a psychiatric condition, please consult your physician before proceeding. Okay. Money. What emotions is that word charged with for you? Do you realise that it excites some people and scares others? You should become interested, very interested in your personal relationship with money, because, like all relationships, how you participate in that relationship will make all the difference to how things turn out for you, financially in this case. Unlike other relationships, of course, the other party, that is money, doesn't care how you behave with it. You can master it, or you may allow it to master you, but money itself is completely neutral. People care about money, and they may care about your relationship with it, but money itself doesn't care. When you think about it, money itself doesn't really exist. It's just a concept, an idea that we culturally agree on for a while about what things are worth. In some countries, such as India, as you probably know, it is common practice to haggle over the worth or the value of a thing every day. Rice may cost half what it did yesterday, even from the same seller, depending on your haggling skills. And although most listeners to this audio will live in countries where daily haggling is not common practice, in fact, all cultures engage in it, just on a slower and larger scale. Take a look at the graph of any stock to see what I mean. Stocks and shares rise and fall like ocean waves. Those values have changed according to what people have agreed to buy or sell for, even though the process is less obvious than you would witness in the markets of India. You too are a commodity in the eyes of others. What do you consider your worth? Is the money you bring home a true reflection of your inner value? Some people feel they're overpaid. Many complain they're not paid enough. But few people ever consider their worth more than they earn. Your relationship with money and your success with money begins here, with how you value yourself. Can you imagine yourself with a salary 10 times what you earn today? Just try it in your mind for a moment. Add a 0 to whatever your yearly income is and play with the images that come up as you contemplate earning that amount of money. You can pause the recording if you like. Now, what happens if you add 2 zeros to your income? 100 times more money than you have now. Do you even know how to spend that kind of money? What would be wise investments and what you might stay away from? It's okay not to know, but it may be useful to be aware that you don't know, because as you become more familiar with the way wealthy people think, it becomes so much easier to imagine you're one of them. Imagining yourself successful with money is the key, the beginning to success with money. If you cannot imagine yourself achieving something, you won't attempt it, let alone achieve it. All human achievement begins in the mind. Your mind is capable of imagining anything at all. You will notice as you do so that there will be emotional limits, however. Perhaps you could imagine yourself earning 10 times your present income, but when you tried to multiply it by 100, maybe your mind said, "Who, me?" Now if yours didn't, congratulations. In that case, just keep adding zeros until you reach your limit. There are no wrong answers. You simply are discovering what you personally believe is possible for you, and everyone will be different, and that's fine. So as you let those ideas sink in, keep your eyes closed. I wish you a pleasant journey into your inner space, and I know that you will have a far greater calm and understanding once you have finished this session. You must now find a comfortable position. You can choose to sit back comfortably in a chair or on a sofa, in a recliner or on a bed. Once you have adjusted any restrictions in your clothing and settled into your spot, you can begin to accept the idea of letting go. You are ready now to understand just how easy it can be to accumulate money. You can begin to allow yourself the permission to enter into a hypnotic state. In fact, go ahead, tell yourself. You are giving yourself full permission to let go, knowing how great it is to feel prosperous and financially secure. In your mind, or even out loud, tell yourself, you are safe. You are eager to travel to the depths of your unconscious mind, to discover the relaxed, confident, wealthy, prosperous person inside. It is important that you believe yourself, that you trust yourself. This moment calls for self-love and trust. Your self-confidence in your ability to generate money is beginning to increase already as your eyes begin to softly close. I want you to take a deep, slow breath in, and now release the breath. That's good. Notice the quality of your breath. Does the breath flow into your chest or deeper into your belly? Pay attention to the next few breaths and make sure to follow them right down to your belly. Feel your belly rise on the inhale and fall on the exhale. Be open to the idea that you can accumulate wealth and financial prosperity right now by changing how you feel and think just as easily as you can allow your breath to go in and out. As you begin to deepen into this trance, it is necessary that you release any tensions in your body. Starting at your right foot, begin to release any muscles that you are still holding on to. Move up the right leg until you're at the knee, just relaxing. And continue to the right hip. Now do the same for the left leg. Starting at your left foot, begin to release any muscles that you are still holding on to. Move up the left leg to the knee and on until you're at the left hip, just relaxing. Clear any tension in your hips. Let go of your deepest pelvic muscles. You may be clenching tightly and you don't even know it, so just let go. Continue to feel the rise and fall of your belly and let the heaviness of your arms and shoulders sink down and melt away. Feel the openness in the palms of your hands. Feel the expansive breath in your chest and abdomen. Open your jaw to stretch it and then release it. Let your eyes sink into your head until they are floating peacefully. Feel the tingling of the hair on your head and the lightness of the air around your face. You are ready now to move deeper inside, to release your inner you, who is relaxed, wealthy, with ability to attract money and comfortable with wealth at all times. I will ask you to open your eyes one more time in a moment. When you close them again, you will sink into a wonderful floating softness, and you will be ready to take a journey. Okay, Open your eyes slightly on your next inhale. Now close them on the exhale and step securely into the most relaxed state of awareness you can imagine. To help you relax deeper, I will lead you on a journey. Listen to the sound of my voice. Listen deep, down, inside. Of course you are. If you feel yourself drifting away at any time, just focus on the sound and vibration of my voice as they enter into your ears. You are doing so well already. You're beginning to feel wealthier and start to attract the money you deserve, and at the same time to relax more with every breath you take. Picture yourself standing in front of an elevator. The doors of the elevator open and you look inside. You see that there are 4 buttons all leading down to lower floors. Each one of these floors will take you a level deeper into your unconscious mind. So reach out and push the button that will take you down and watch as the doors close. You feel the elevator moving. Take a good look around you. This is your elevator and you can see whatever you wish to see. What textures or patterns are the walls made of? How is the quality of the lighting? Can you hear any music playing? Maybe there is a mirror on the wall, a full-length mirror. Who is that person standing there? They look so prosperous and relaxed, so ready for action, so totally wealthy and financially comfortable. Ah, it's you. This is how others could see you. A healthy, wealthy person. A voice announces your arrival. You've reached the first lower level. Take a deep breath in and watch the doors open. You see a room filled with colour. These are the colours that you associate with wealth and prosperity. These are strong colours. Walls, furniture, strong colours. Not everyone likes red. Some people like blue or green or brown or whatever colour you prefer. But the sight of the room makes you glad to be wealthy, glad to be financially secure. The colour makes you feel confident, secure in your ability to earn and attract money. But you know that this is not the room where you will stop. So you push the button to go down to the second lower level. As the doors close, you take another deep breath in. Feel yourself sinking deeper into your trance. When you arrive at the second lower floor, the doors open, and in front of you is another room. Movies are playing on screens that are placed around the room, and these movies show you scenes of wealthy or affluent individuals that you admire. Either sex, I'm not fussy. Take a moment to see what movie is playing. Who can you see on the screen? Which lead, which hero or heroine inspires you the most? Just enjoy watching for a while, knowing this is how others can see you when you use your money to good effect. There are also scenes playing of moments in your own life where you felt more prosperous. Take a moment and remember. This room makes you feel more successful, wealthy and prosperous, confident. You feel you're fully prepared to live as a wealthy individual, and proud of it, why not? You press the button for the third lower level and the doors close. As you go down to the third floor, you feel a sense of weightlessness coming over your body. You know full well that you're heading into the furthest depths of your unconscious, don't you? When the elevator stops, you watch for the doors to open. As you wait for the doors to open, you wonder what you will see. You can already sense the feeling of anticipation growing inside, can't you? The sense of anticipation of what it will be like to have so much more money. The doors roll back to reveal a room. The room is completely black and empty. This is the room where you can erase any negative beliefs about yourself. You can leave them all here. This room will absorb all the misinformation you have received from others about what it means to be rich and how wealthy people could, would, or should act. You see, you may have been taught ideas and impressions that really are false. You can choose to change this now or change it later. Your impressions about your own ability to generate income and accumulate wealth have been shaped by your parents, by your culture, and your social interactions throughout your life. This black room will gladly accept all of your misconceptions so that you can let go of every last one. Let the room drain all the things you no longer need from you, so that these ideas won't weigh you down or get in the way of stronger, better impressions about your own ability to attract money and how thinking like a prosperous person should be part of who you are. Take a moment and stare into the blackness of the room. As you do, try to allow your subconscious mind to completely release. Take your time. You press the button that will take you to the bottom floor, and you know that when you reach the bottom you will be completely immersed in your subconscious. The doors close and the elevator moves. You take a deep breath in and you sigh as you exhale. The elevator stops and you're anticipating what you will find. You're ready to make great discoveries in this room, aren't you? The doors open to reveal a completely white room. You know that this is a room that is special, full of possibilities, aren't you? This room represents the space in your mind where all things are possible. This room is the clean slate on which you will write your future, a future in which you have already attained the wealth and level of income you desire, and where you are living with the wonderful changes that have resulted from your efforts to be prosperous and financially independent. As you step into the room and leave the elevator, you are stepping fully and completely into your subconscious mind. Take a moment and allow the room to settle around you. Allow yourself to settle within the room. Feel the depth of your trance. As you begin to notice how you relax, like that, you are going to discover how you make good decisions around matters to do with money especially, because all issues have some uncertainty with them, and there are some risks, and there are some safety nets. You can compare times. Think of a time when you made a decision. It can be about anything. It doesn't need to involve money. You are just discovering your internal way of doing certain things at the moment. That's right, letting go, and thinking of a time when you made a decision you were very pleased about. Something that pleased you. That's it. Very good. And notice how you picture that. Notice what comes to mind. Are the pictures in colour? Or in the centre, or more on the left? Or right? Or up? Or... That's right. Notice if there's sound. Let yourself become aware of how loud or quiet it is, or if it's silent in the memory. Do the images move, or do you recall just still images? Notice the emotions you recall as you experience this memory of a good decision. Spend some time on this, a few minutes. There's no rush, I'll wait. You can use the pause button whenever you need some time. That's it. Very good. So now you're going to make some discoveries about how your mind files information about decisions you're not so comfortable with. It's okay. No one's judging you here. We all make decisions we later wish we hadn't, maybe big or small, but this is just for the purpose of discovering how your mind, your unique mind, files information. Relax again. That's right. And allow yourself to think of a time when you made a decision, a choice, you later wished you hadn't. As before, notice what images come to mind. What you're interested to find out is how they differ from the images you had before. Not in content, of course, they will have different scenes in them, but in quality. Where do they seem to be located compared to the others? Are they closer up or further away? What about the colours? Are they dimmer, brighter, or faded? Is there any colour at all? Notice the differences, that's all. Do the same with the sound and all your other senses. Perhaps you remember smells or tastes in one recollection more than the other. Do you notice how this process of discovery makes you take one step back from the experience itself? It is the beginning of mastery. You will become a master of money decisions very quickly. This way. That's right. You are discovering so easily your deeper self. And now you have an internal barometer. You can test this very easily now. Take yourself to a future time, a time when you need to make a decision that involves money. It could be a large amount or something even bigger. You know what's right for you. And as you notice yourself coming to the moment when the decision must be made, you can take that step back. It only takes a moment, and you can check whether the images you see and the experience you are having is closer to the good decision or the less good one. And instantly you have a guidance system within you. Very good. And there is more you can do. Masters of money make plans. Masters of money make decisions, and you're already discovering how you know a good decision when you feel one. Now, decide to identify yourself as a prosperous person. Shift your body, really, as you're listening to these words, into the kind of pose you think a prosperous person would hold. Bring a financially successful, prosperous person to mind as you do this. It can be someone you know, or someone you've heard of or seen on TV, for example. But it must be someone you also like, because you want to be like someone like that. That's right. And as you shift your body to model how you perceive the prosperous person moving, sitting, breathing, acting, those subtle things make all the difference, as you can notice how the shift in feeling happens all by itself as you make those adjustments. As you make those fine adjustments, let your mind recall a time when you needed to make a decision involving money. And you're going to borrow your money hero's ability now. In your mind, imagine you are prosperous, like the person you like. And you can imagine him or her in your mind's eye, and you can allow yourself to play with the idea that he or she was making your decision for you. And as you play with that idea, that funny idea, imagine you can get inside their mind, their body, just moving the way that person moves, feeling what they feel, and thinking what they think. Notice how your level of confidence changes around the money decision. You are a rich and prosperous person now, and you have made many financial decisions, so many, they're bread and butter to you. Allow yourself to discover the ease, the level of ease you now have when considering your money decision, your confidence about money when you borrow your prosperous hero's physiology, the way they think, the way they move. Right like that. Very good. You have no fear, just some anticipation. Most of the time, you make the right decision about money matters, and money doesn't matter the way it used to. It's all a matter of degree, of confidence. Money comes and comes more and more into your life, flowing so easily, whichever way you look at it. And even when it goes the other way, you can handle it all so well. So many millionaires have made and lost and made again their fortunes, because they know from inside, deep within, that they can always attract money. It's a matter of attitude. And you can feel that attitude now from your new perspective. It's all so different. Just amazing how tiny shifts can make such big differences. You know that a ship can alter its course by just a tiny fraction of a degree and arrive thousands of miles from where it was originally headed, and you're heading in the right direction now. Because money success is a question of balance between clear thinking and trusting your judgment. And you feel that, and you know that. At the same time, it's so lovely when it all comes together like that. Step out now of the prosperous hero's body and mind, but keep the physiology of money confidence. Keep the clear way of thinking. Keep the sense of trusting yourself on all matters, especially regarding money and finances. You are the master of your money. See yourself in your prosperous posture. Feel yourself. Hear yourself doing it. That's right. Take action. You just made a great decision. See how that feels so good. And you're almost ready, but there is one more step. You will need to evaluate. Just as your prosperous hero would do, you can borrow their physiology whenever you need to, so you can decide to step back in, or if you feel you have sustained the subtle shifts you made, you can stay as yourself. It's all perfectly fine. That's so comforting, isn't it? Your action will have positive results, or it will have something else to teach you, but it will always be a result. It is impossible to fail. Taking action is the seed of success. If one doesn't flourish, simply plant another. Decide. Decide right now in your mind, as you have committed to taking some action already, how you will evaluate the outcome of your action, how you will choose what is the next right decision. That's right. You're using your logical and your emotional mind in perfect balance now. And when you have evaluated, if it works out as well or better than you planned, then reward yourself in some way. Decide now in advance how you would like that. It could be anything from a holiday to a nice soap or massage, an afternoon with a good book you've been meaning to read, a champagne dinner, or whatever feels good and perfect to you. This is important to do. You need to reinforce what works and reinforce to yourself that you get things right. You need to create good memories and experiences because sometimes things won't work out the way you wanted, and you'll have a wealth of good memories and happy times that you gave yourself because you will reward the good decisions. And with the others, you will ponder and re-engineer because you are resourceful and you are prosperous and successful with money from the inside. That is your identity. It cannot be changed by some outside fluctuation. You are a money success. You are a master of money. You are prosperous, and you live from your passion, your drive, and you inspire others, and your legacy will be so much more than money, and that will be a good life well lived. You expect to prosper. The feeling is expectation, like a child on Christmas Eve. You know you can handle whatever happens in your financial affairs. The feeling is certainty. Think of a time when you felt expectant, like an excited child on Christmas Eve. Very good. Now keep that feeling, and at the same time think of a time when you felt certain about anything, certain of your actions, and mix that with the excited expectation feeling. Let it all blend together inside. And that's right. Take those feelings into a future time and imagine yourself making a money decision, because on Money Matters, you are now the master that matters in your life. And feel good. Imagine the prosperity. You can handle money, and it serves you. Well done. These words and the powerful experiences you have just had will stay with you long, long after this recording has ended. As you get ready now to re-enter the present moment, you will be bringing back with you the knowledge that you have obtained. You are ready to gain wealth on a daily basis, secure in your prosperity. You must now come back into your physical body and into this moment. And in your physical body, you will be ready and capable to generate income for yourself, and you will be more able to handle money decisions with ease. You are once again standing in the white room and you are facing the elevator. You step into the elevator as the doors open and push the button that will take you back up to the ground floor. As the doors close, you feel yourself beginning to rise. And you know that when you reach the top floor, you will be alert and aware. You arrive at the next floor above you. When the doors open, you see the black room. This blackness has absorbed all your negative memories and impressions about what wealth and prosperity are. Wave goodbye to everything you've left behind that no longer serves you. You take a deep breath in, and you let the breath out. The doors close and you continue climbing. The bell sounds again as you arrive at the next floor, and the doors open, and the movie scenes that are playing on the walls show you living your life with financial freedom. The doors close and you're heading to the next level. When the doors open, you see the colours of prosperity. Notice that these colours have changed from the first time you saw them. Your new impressions of how to feel wealthy and prosperous, rich even, have changed the colours through which you see yourself and the world around you. And you feel yourself ready to leave your trance. You take another deep breath in and prepare yourself to wake. Only one floor to go now. As the elevator reaches its final destination, you let the breath out. In front of you, the doors open, and as they do, your eyes open as well. Take a moment to allow the physical and emotional aspects of this experience to sink in. Thank you for listening. Please return to this recording daily or as often as you feel necessary. It will continue to support you on an ongoing basis, and repetition will reap rewards.